Hi guys, Pavel Gretzky from Perva Canine and Leo. We are coming today to answer on the most common question on my social media, which is what is the best time to start training with a puppy? So the answer is 8 weeks. Why is that? Because the imprinting time for the dogs is up to the 12 weeks. Some research shows that it's up to the 16 weeks. But I see the significant difference between with the dogs between the 12 and 16 weeks, which also is linked with another going to another stage in their life, which is secondary and anxiety phase. I think this is the right in English translation, which means simply that your dog becomes to be more cautious, more nervous, and feels more anxiety in some new places. Okay, this is linked with rising the cortisol, the hormone of stress in their body. They exchange the teeth, they have a lack of the minerals. This is a huge job for the body to exchange the teeth in the 1 month. Like for the human, it takes for us few years. Okay, so the dog will be straight away more cautious and feel more stress in the new places, new environment, new situations. So we don't want to expose the dog for the new things when at the time when he's in this phase. Okay, so the best time for the dog for socializing, for imprinting, is up to the 12 weeks. And it means that your dog needs to know what means being around not just only one or two, three dogs, your friends, but being in as many contexts as is possible outside, in the places where you want to go with your dog in the future. Okay, so you have to show him everything what's gonna be happen in the future in his life. Okay, so you cannot just isolate your dog for interaction with people or dogs or just some certain people like your friends, and then later expect that your dog will be okay in some unexpected situation with other kids on the way to school or something, or be calm around the traffic, passing the loud lorries and etc. Okay, so you can compare this with the imprinting time for the human, for the kids. So you can see this little fella, and imprinting time for the people is 2 years. So now you can imagine, how would you react if somebody said to you, so look, you have to keep your kid at home until he gets all of the vaccines. So it'll be around the 2 years. So you close your dog, you close your kid in the room. You don't let him see, hear, and interact with anything outside, because you want to prevent some risk of the viruses or any other illness. So I think we should be a little bit more open-minded. I know the vet will say, oh, you have to keep your dog at home until he finishes like 14 or 16 weeks, which is very bad decision, because he's not going to tell you also that your dog needs being exposed, to socialize with environment outside. So we can reduce this risk. The same with a kid, okay? So you don't have to take your dog to the place where every people takes dogs for toilet. Instead of that, you can take your dog, you can show him the traffic, you can take him to the train, you can take him to the coffee shop, you can take him to the park on the path, which is clean. You can take him on the way to school with your kids. You can drive with him. If there are some shops like a pet stops or something open for dogs, you can take him and show him the environmental pressure with narrow places, loud places, sleepy floors, etc. So you don't really have to put your dog in some crazy risk to socialize your dog. But if you don't socialize, your dog will be struggling with anxiety outside, creating some stress and overreacting behavior towards the environment. So just put this into your mind. You are responsible for your dog. Your dog didn't sign up for this word for this contract. So you took your dog, you bought your dog, and you promised him, you made a contract. You're going to give him the best life as you can, okay? If you want to get more, just leave me a comment. Share. You can share to your friends if they have a new puppy, and subscribe. Hit this the button of subscribe. This is for free. And maybe somebody also will use this advice. If you have any question, leave me in the comment, and see you then. Bye.